Good morning, everyone. It is just about 8, a little past 8:30, or just before 8:30, and yeah, we didn't really have a late night last night because we had to get up early because we are going. Hey, Kyle, where are we going?
We're going to the Florida Keys.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I've always wanted to go here. And actually do the drive, so it's gonna be super exciting to go. And guess what we have? We got a Tesla. Honestly, it took us like 30 minutes to figure out all the little buttons and how to use it. So don't laugh. It's like at that point, well, we were given an option, either this or a minivan, and I grew up with a minivan. That was my very first car, so I'm like, no, we're gonna try Tesla. So yeah, it's a really cool car. It's got really, I mean, for those who don't have a Tesla or have never been in one, it's very high tech. Everything's touch control, and yeah, it's the key, the car. I guess the little key for it to start is with this little car or key card. But yeah. Anyhow, back to Key West. It takes about 4 hours to go there. We're gonna stop at a supercharger to boost it up before we get there so we don't run out of juice. And yeah, we're excited. Come follow us. We're gonna take you on a journey, on a road trip, 4-hour road trip to Key West. And yeah, it looks beautiful out there, you guys. If you've been there or you live there, let us know. Any good places to check out, restaurants, beaches, or just places to visit that's beautiful there. Comment below.
The drive out was really cool because you were able to see all of the small islands, marshlands, pockets of tropical vegetation, and the many bridges connecting each area. After a bit of a drive, we decided to take a break to stretch out our legs, get some fresh warm air, and walk along one of the many bridges where we saw people fishing.
Where are we at, Kyle?
The Butterfly Nature Conservatory.
Yeah, we just got to Key West. It was a bit of a drive, but we finally made it here. Can't check in until like 4ish, so we're gonna stop by the Butterfly Museum or Conservatory. It's really cool because we've been wanting to go one in Mexico, but we heard it's not super safe to drive there, so this is our second option to go. So I can't wait to see what's inside.
Before going here, we never realized there were over 100 different types of butterflies, so it was really cool to be able to see a handful of them flying around inside and around us. We're really happy we were able to check it out, and definitely worth a visit if you like butterflies. It cost us around $25 Canadian each to get in. After having a lovely time in the Butterfly Conservatory, we were on the hunt for the Red Barrel, which is the southernmost point of the USA. By the time we got there, it was lined up with a lot of people, so we came back the next morning when there was less people to take pictures, which is what we suggest if you don't want to wait in line.
So we've made it to the most southern point of the United States here in Key West. There's a whole bunch of people behind us, so we couldn't get a real picture video, but this is behind it, so we're actually more southern because we're in the front.
Yeah.
But look at the view.
Cuba maybe is over there somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
After checking out the Red Barrel, we started walking towards our accommodation and came across many cute homes with a beautiful conch-style architecture. For our one-night stay in the Key West, we booked our accommodation with the Galleria Guesthouse. The rooms were tiny, but it had what we needed for a short stay, such as a small kitchenette, bathroom, and double-sized bed. This place also had a pool, which we didn't use due to our short visit. After taking a bit of a break at the guesthouse to relax, we ventured out to explore Key West. We saw quite a few pride flags, LGBTQ bars, restaurants, and shops, along with a pride crosswalk. We were also able to make it to the pier to catch the sunset, which was so beautiful, and it's something you need to do if you visit the Key West. Then we came across this historical area which has a traditional Cuban restaurant there. Afterwards, with us only being here one night, we had to go check out the gay bars and ended up having a drink at the 801 Bourbon Bar, and then checked out the back bar called One Saloon, which is for men's only. We also met an American guy named Treg who has been to Key West before, so he took us across the street to Bourbon Street Pub, where he told us that several bars here have a front area where anyone can go and mingle, but then the back area is reserved only for men, where it's clothing optional, which we were not aware of.
Good morning, everyone. So we're leaving Key West. We only had one night here. I would have liked to have stayed longer. It's actually quite a cute, charming little town with nice buildings. It's bikeable. Everybody is on a bike or a little electric go-kart, which is quite nice and unique in America. Paula, what do you have to say about this town?
It was a cute town. So what was interesting is that we went out last night and we met a guy, Treg, and he said that a lot of bars up front they have just more like a mix of just like straights and gays, but in the back is men's only. And so with that allows you to access to jacuzzi, a pool, and clothing optional. So he took us to one of them, and it was actually pretty cool. It looked really nice, but it was Sunday night, so a lot of people left, and so it wasn't as busy. But over the weekend, we heard it was quite busy. So yeah, it would have been cool if we were here on the weekend and had a much more fun night. But we called it early because we had to get up early this morning because we're driving back to Miami. But yeah, I think I would come back definitely. Probably on the weekend or when there's an event happening here. Yeah, now we're headed back to Miami because we are catching a cruise to the Bahamas. So yeah, it's our first time going on a cruise, so it's gonna be a really good experience, and we can't wait to try it out and be on the boat for about a week, for 5 days. We're gonna go to Bahamas and then come back to Miami and check out Miami for a couple days. Excited for it, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay, see you guys.